Hi, this is Raymond from JWC Machinery. Today we're gonna take an interesting video to show you how JWC to build a machinery. Now let's take this adventure. The first step to build a machine is to processing the raw steel. Now we need to cut the raw steels into the shapes what we want. We have the plasma, flame, and sawing cutting machines. After raw steel cut, now the next step is the processing. Now we have complete machineries for processing, including the lathe machinery, milling machine, grinder, and planer. And we also have the big laser cutting machines for the stainless steel plates cutting, and also the big grinding machine for the machine. And also we have more than 10 sets of the CNC processing center, and we have lots of the normal milling machines. After the parts being processed in the machining center, now some of the parts will need welding works in this welding workshop. And after the mechanical parts being welded, now almost every part need to be drilled the holes. In this workshop, every spare parts will be drilled lots of the holes, and also do some simple assembly works after the drilling. Now the raw spare parts being processed will be delivered in this workshop. In this workshop, the spare parts will be assembled into whole units, and also we stored some necessary auxiliary parts along a side, and our workers will assemble all the spare parts here into the whole units, which will be ready to installed in the machine directly. Now after assembled, they will pack it by the transparent film and will be delivered into our main workshop. Now this is our storage. The machine parts which after being made will be delivered into our storage, and also some common use spare parts also will be stored here. In our storage, we stored every spare parts for every model of our machines, at least 5 sets. So you don't need to worry about any of our spare parts storage. We have enough supply. And we categorized every spare parts kinds, like axle seats, the tool holders, the casting category, wheels category, shaft category, and the also label protection category. And all of our parts will be delivered into our main assembly workshop from that door. Now it will be a complete line delivery from our raw steel processing into the spare parts processing, until the parts are assembled, and the storage, then into our main assembly workshop. Our machine electrical control units will be finished in this workshop, like the machine main cabinets and the other mechanical control spare parts will be first made here in this workshop, and then when finished, it will be installed in the main line directly. The final assembly work is also very important. Our workers will be responsible to assemble all the spare parts together, and they will finish this job by the joints in our workshop to make our accuracies of our machines. After the machine finished the making, it will be delivered to our testing department. Our testing engineers will be responsible to test the machine performance into 100%. Now this work is also very important because we know in a production line there will be hundreds of thousands of the spare parts, and we need to make them match perfectly. It will be relayed on our testing engineers. After we finish all these works, now the machine is almost ready to be delivered. But before that, we will have an internal testing by our engineers and ourselves. When we finish our testing, we will invite you to check the machine and then ship the machine. And this is our testing engineer's office. During our testing work, now normally they will meet lots of some normal problems, some abnormal problems, and we set office inside of our workshop to convenient for them to solve every problems they meet in the production line. When they meet the problem, they will come together in this office to negotiate a solution for all the problems we will have. And before your machine shipping, you can send your staff to our machinery company to get trained. We have our own club house to give a treatment. You can have your free accommodations, free food, free guest rooms in our club. It will be very convenient and safe for your staff to get trained in JWC. As a group company, JWC Group have also finished products making factory named Purity Industry. Now for our machinery customers, the good advantage is you can send your staff to get trained in our Purity Industry factory. Now we have 8 lines covered the diapers, sanitary napkin and underpads, all categories in our businesses. You can send your staff to get trained here inside, and what they learned, what your staff learned, will be what they will use in their future work. Now let's get in. If you send your engineers to our workshop, now they will be work together with our machine operators in this workshop. They are not only can learn how to operate the machine, they can also learn how to pack the products. In our Purity factory, we have a stereo packing systems because our second floor and third floor are for the storage, and we use an automatic floater system to deliver the products which been produced by our machines, to our storage directly. So these are the total views of JWC Machinery of our factory area. Now we are producing our machines from the raw steels processing, CNC processing, and small parts making, drilling, and assembling until our storage. And the last step work will be finished in our main assembly workshop, installation and testing. And besides, we also have a Purity factory in the very front of our factory area. So what you can get from JWC is not only a machine, but also the training, raw materials, and the workshop design. What we aim is to provide a turnkey project to our customers. So if you have any questions, you are very welcome to contact us by Facebook or WhatsApp in the down below. Thanks for watching.